while you were watching TV and chilling at home, I was out in the streets, still risking it all for a deal. So, just to let you know, I think you might have already missed it, but Nordstrom Rack had an amazing sale where they took an additional 50% off of dresses. So all of their clearance dresses that had either a red tag or purple tag, they were already reduced. They took an additional 50% off. And of course, you know your girl, when it comes to a sale, I can't turn down nothing but my collar. So I went in to enjoy some of the benefits of that sale. And let me share that with you right now. So what's interesting about the sale that says dresses are on sale, it also includes jumpsuits, overalls, things like that. Anything that's like a one piece. So rompers, dresses, overalls, jumpsuits, play suits, whatever you want to call them, you know, whatever. They're all considered sort of in the dress category. And so this very first item isn't actually a dress, it's a pair of overalls, and it is my favorite denim brand, Paige jeans, which you guys have seen me haul a few times or other. Oh man, the sun is going to do this to me today. All right. So, but this is like my most comfortable spot to do my video, so that's why I continue to do it here. And I always think the sun is going to behave, but it doesn't. All right. So this is a light wash. I will try all of these things on for you, so do not worry about the sun. Let me move over. Yeah. So this one is a light wash. It is a, a fitted one, so more of a adult version of the Oshkosh overalls that we used to wear as kids. So this one's probably, a more, feminine and adult version of that. I remember when I was growing up, I used to absolutely love wearing oversized Dickies overalls. I was probably the size that I am now, and I would pick up a size 34, 36 men's overalls and rock those because I thought I was just so hip hop. So this one's pretty cute. I love the fit. It definitely does, play well with the curves. The one interesting thing about this is that it is, distressed here at the hem, and I don't think you can see that, but you will see that in the cutaway. It's distressed at the hem, but I prefer the way that this looks. I prefer to have it cuffed. It gives, more of a balanced look when I have the cuffed here. And then the other thing that a lot of people have been moving away from, but I liked this in this particular pair of pants, is the distress. And the knees here are, fully blown out on these, on both knees. So yeah, I absolutely love the Paige denim brand. So that's why I picked it up. Cool thing about it is that the original price on this was $279. I paid $10. Not kidding. So it was 20 bucks. They took 50% off and I got it for $10. So I am excited about that. I will definitely be incorporating this into my daily wear. They're super comfortable. I've been reluctant to go back to wearing jeans on the daily basis, while working from home. Why be constrained when you don't have to? These have so much give and feel so nice. And it doesn't have like your traditional waistband. So therefore, I think I might even be wearing this from my work from home situation, and I'll be comfortable in it all day. I think this next brand has been getting a little bit too much of my money lately, but this next dress is more of like a baby doll garden dress from Topshop. And this one is really, really pretty to me. I am absolutely digging the whole, sort of balloon and tiered and ruffled trend that's going on right now, mainly because you can't see what your body looks like underneath it, so you can eat as much as you like and no one can tell. So that's mainly why I like it. But then also, and then I think I've shared with you too some of the things I'm always concerned about moving around in this world as a woman. I don't like to be, hyper over sexualized. I like to be, recognized for me, just being me, not, my curves or anything like that. So I do enjoy wearing things that don't highlight or accentuate my curves too. It's a weird thing. It's really a weird balance. Like you want people to notice that you are good looking, but you don't want people to objectify you and make everything about you centered around your sexuality. So there's like this fine balance. Like you like the compliments, but you don't like the leering and the studying of it, right? So that's where I am with this. I know it sounds a little weird, but anyway, so this dress I think does that for me. Has a little bit of a sheerness to it. There's a couple of layers underneath, but there is still a bit of a sheer element to it. There is a layer underneath, but this is also sheer-ish. You can kind of see my silhouette. So I think it still allows people to see the silhouette of your body without actually seeing your body. So it says, yes, I am a woman. Yes, I do have a waist. Yes, I do have some hips, some curves, but that's not the first thing you notice. That's not the first thing you see. So there's a little bit of allure. It's very feminine. It's very girly. All of the things. And this one was, you know, I think this was a decent price. I want to say this one was $13. Uh-oh, where's the... No, this one was $16. So I think that one will get a lot of wear year-round. You can pop tights and a turtleneck under when it gets cold. So I feel good about that piece. This next item might be a bit controversial, but I bought this firmly with the idea that I would only be wearing this in winter. But this one, I absolutely love this one. This one is a very, very heavy knit sweater. You can probably even, let me see, if it might even stand on its own. But it's super, super heavy knit dress that has like a little bit of fraying here at the edge. But when I tell you this knit is thick, let me see, how can I show you how thick? It's almost like rug thick, like thick. So I live in Chicago. The weather here is like Arctic cold. So, and I live right off of the lake, like really close to the lake. And so it gets even colder. So whenever, you know, you don't always want to be wearing like layers and layers of pants and long johns and jeans and sweaters and things like that. You do want to kind of change it up. And I thought this would be an amazing way on those cold days to still be able to wear a dress. And I love the pattern of it. I like the colors of it. I'm hot just holding it, so I know that it'll keep me warm in winter. It is by the brand j.o.a, which is short for Just One Answer. And the original price on this one actually is pretty cheap. The original price on this was $47, and I got this one for $17. But I thought this was a really great purchase. They didn't have another one in an extra small, so this is a small, so this one may come up a bit big on me. But again, like I said, I don't mind that because I will be wearing it in winter. I'll probably have some layers underneath, probably need that room in that give so that I can put some other things underneath it. So yeah, so this is a bit controversial just because if you could feel how heavy this garment is, and you know, whatever, it's just, I've never had anything like it, but it's, I would say it's very similar to like a throw rug. That's just how heavy this is. But yeah, j.o.a, 17 bucks, winter dress. The next thing here, hopefully you can see the trend here. I have been trying to move away from things that are sleeveless. I am trying to get things that have sleeves. I am the last person who needs things without sleeves because I am always cold. Year round, I'm always cold. So I did decide to pick up yet another top shop dress. I don't know. This one is really, really pretty to me. It's reminiscent to me of like the 1980s dynasty, era of women wearing these types of dresses, or what you would find a secretary wearing back in the 80s, 70s, 80s, or whatever the case may be. This material is what it reminds me of. But anyway, this one is a long sleeve shirt dress. It's a long sleeve shirt dress with like a little bit of what is this, like confetti / paint splatter, different color dots on there. Has buttons here at the cuff, almost like a shirt dress. But this one is a bit more feminine. It has buttons and ruffles, buttons going down the front here, if you can see them, the ruffles here, and then buttons going right down the middle. And this one is a midi dress. It may be, I haven't tried this on yet, but it may be closer to being a maxi because I'm a bit shorter. But it also has a couple of splits on either side in the front, I think for ease of movement. I am excited about that. You don't know how many times I've purchased, a dress that's longer and felt constricted and really couldn't move very well because there's just no splits. And for me being shorter, it's a lot of fabric. It's usually going all the way down to my ankles or below, and I just cannot move. So I love that this one had the splits in it, and definitely will have that ease of movement for me. So hopefully this fits. This is a US 2, Topshop's 2 fits like a 0. And so I'm hoping that this fits, but Topshop also comes up, in my opinion, a bit small sometimes. So we'll see if this waist works out for me. The last dress is also another Topshop special. And it's going to be really hard for me to show you here because it is white and then because it is so big and so long. So I'm going to have to do a cutaway for you to see this one. But this one, I absolutely fell in love with it for so many reasons. One, obviously the price. This one was $16. Secondly, it's white, and you know I absolutely love wearing white year-round. White usually looks really good against my skin tone because I am naturally tan year-round, right? Then also the other reason is it has sleeves, and then lastly, it is that that style of dress we talked about before with the tiers and the ruffles and the billowy shape that you can eat whatever you want and not have to worry about everyone seeing what you've eaten and noticing your lumps, bumps, curves, anything. But it's very, very pretty, very beautiful, very feminine. This one I imagined wearing with combat boots and sneakers just because it is so white that you have to do something to kind of like make it less white. That makes sense. You could certainly do these with some really funky bright pumps, but then again, you know, one thing that I'm probably gonna come away from this pandemic, how I'm gonna come away from this pandemic changed is probably not gonna be wearing heels anymore. I'm feeling like I want to sell. Yeah, I think I want to sell all my heels. Breaking news! I want to sell all of my heels. I don't know what I'm going to use. You know all of this, like this wall of heels back here, right? I think I want to sell them all. Because, like, I'm learning, like, all of these outfits that I thought you had to wear heels with, you really don't have to wear heels with. Now, there is a certain appeal in certain situations that you may want to glam it up with a pair of heels or two, so I probably will keep two. One black, one brown, or something like that. I'm thinking I'm gonna sell them. Well, that's just how I'm feeling today. I'll probably get back on here next week having hauled yet another pair of heels, but that's how I'm feeling today. But anyway, that being said, this dress here, I love it for so many reasons, and you could even wear it with heels, even though I'm saying you should sell all your heels, but that's that. So that's everything for Nordstrom Rack. I thought it was a really great opportunity to stock up on some dresses with sleeves because that's my thing. You know, I just don't have enough dresses with sleeves. Have millions of dresses, but not enough with sleeves. And, you know, great opportunity to just start my fall/pre-fall shopping. And that's what all of this was about, fall, winter shopping. And like I said, I always do off-season shopping so I can get the better deals. And that's what I'm still sharing with you. I've never deviated from that. The last thing I want to share with you is this ever obsession that I have with sneakers. I don't know when it's going to end, but I just don't feel satiated. So I don't think this is going to be the last pair. But last time we spoke about me buying sneakers, I purchased in the recent past, I bought a pair of Fila sneakers from Nordstrom Rack. And then I also purchased a pair of Pumas from sneakerhead.com. So those were my latest, acquisitions, so to speak. And then, in the past I have shopped with this brand before or shopped with this website before. So of course they still come up on my feed, and these gym shoes, these sneakers came up and just kept really enticing me. I already have one pair of these, but these are super, super throwback. I got a pair of Lilac j.o.a sneakers. Hopefully you can see these. These are a pair of Lilac j.o.a sneakers. They are like a canvasy fabric here. I don't know if you can tell, whatever. I'll probably try to do a cutaway so we can see that a little bit better. But yeah, And then the rest is like a patent leather, the details here, and then the wide fat sneakers, the round, sort of round slash almond toe. That's the kind of toe that I really like. Some sneakers kind of almost come to a point, and that just does not work for me. And then it has a bit of a chunkier heel. They fit me just fine. I got them in my, I think I got them in my right size. No, actually I sized up on these. And then with socks they feel perfectly fine. These are not ones that I will be wearing barefoot, even though they are thin and they're thin and they are a spring color. I could be wearing these without socks, but they're a little bit bigger than I need. So anyway, I couldn't pass these up. They just kept coming up on my feed. The price was right. You guys know I've been going for these throwback sneakers lately. I have a pair of j.o.a. I have a pair of like throwback Jordans. I of course have all of these nostalgic Adidas sneakers and Puma sneakers and K-Swiss and Converse. And obviously I'm just going, I don't know why, I'm just having this thing for throwback sneakers. The next one that I'm looking for, the next acquisition I'm looking for, is a pair of like classic throwback Reebok sneakers. I need a pair to go with some of the Reebok things that I've purchased lately, so I want to be able to, like I said, I got this thing with brands. Like if I wear a Reebok top, I need some Reebok sneakers or an unbranded pair of shoes to go with it. I cannot mix brands. It's weird, but I can't. So with that being said, I don't have any j.o.a. clothes. This will go great with any other outfit, but this lilac-y, purple, whatever we want to call it, definitely sang to me. I don't have any other purple sneakers, so it fits right in. It fills a void in my wardrobe. No duplication happening here. So I am excited about that. So I got this from shoebaka.com. If you are looking for some unique pairs of shoes, unique pair of sneakers, and you don't want to pay too much, Shoebaka's pretty good too. Sneakerhead is pretty friggin' amazing as well, but Shoebaka also has some good choices. So if you're interested, go ahead and check out shoebaka.com. So that brings us to the end. I ain't got no more. Make sure you come back every Sunday, every Wednesday. I always got something for you. And every so often I do sprinkle in a little bonus on Friday. So you do need to be subscribed. Hit that notification bell so that every time I drop a new video, you're first in line. Or maybe second or third or fourth or 100th or 1000th or 200,000th. Hopefully by the time this video comes out, I have viewers like that. Like you'll be the 200,000th viewer. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Make sure you come back, subscribe if you haven't already, share with your friends, leave a comment. Bye.